So this is our advantages, right? Then tablets or capsule are not taken by children or elder patient, but powdered solution can easily taken by them. So this is our one of the advantages, that is means children or elder patient cannot take a tablet or capsule easily, means children or elder patient will get a trouble doing a administration of capsule or tablets, right? But in case of powder, they can easily administer it without any kind of problem or hesitation, because powdered are directly dissolved in a suitable solution, after that drink out, right, by children or elder patient. Means this is the easier way than taking a capsules or tablet dosage form. Hence it is the advantages of powder. Then this kind of dosage form can easily carry out than liquid dosage form, right? Means powder dosage form are easily carried out or transferred from one place to another place. Means transportation of powder dosage form become easier, right? Because there is a no kind of any, there is a no happening any kind of difficulties like leakage problem, right, or instability problem, right? But in case of liquid preparation, there is a chances of happening various kind of difficulties. Means during transportation the various kind of problems happening, and also with liquid dosage form there is a chances of happening the leakage, right, leakage or incompatibility. Hence this sentence shows that the powder dosage form can easily carry out or transferred from one place to another place than liquid dosage form, right? So this is the last advantages of powder dosage form. Okay, so these are the advantages of powder dosage form, right? This is the important part as for your exam point of view, right? So let's see the disadvantages, right? This was the advantages. Then let's start with the disadvantages. That is, first is bitter, nauseous and unpleasant taste drugs can't dispensed in powder form, right? The first disadvantages of powder dosage form is means the powder having a bitter taste or unpleasant taste or nauseous taste, right? That time we can't dispense or deliver the powder dosage form, right? If the drug is bitter in taste, nauseous taste or unpleasant taste, that time that kind of drug we can't dispensed in powder dosage form. Hence this is the first disadvantages regarding the powder dosage form, right? Then deliquescent and hygroscopic drugs can't deliver by this form, right? So our second disadvantage is that deliquescent deliquescent and hygroscopic drugs can't delivered by this form. Means deliquescent and hygroscopic drug we can't dispensed by powder dosage form, right? Because the deliquescent means the drug which absorb the moisture from atmosphere and become liquefy, right? That kind of drug means deliquescent and hygroscopic. The meaning of hygroscopic means the substance or drug or chemical which absorb the moisture from atmosphere and become a soft but does not convert it into liquid, right? That kind of substance called as hygroscopic. There is a difference between deliquescent and hygroscopic. Hygroscopic does not convert it into liquid form and absorb moisture from atmosphere, but in case of deliquescent means the powder absorb moisture from atmosphere and transfer into liquid form, means powder converted to liquid form. That is the deliquescent. So deliquescent substance or hygroscopic substance we can't dispense in the powder form, right? we can't dispense deliquescent and hygroscopic drugs in powder dosage form because it absorbs the moisture from atmosphere, right? So this is the second disadvantages of powder. Okay, then drug which are not stable at atmospheric condition are not suitable to dispense in powder dosage form, right? Means drugs which are not suitable for are not stable at atmospheric condition, means the drug which is not suitable in winter season, not stable at winter season, then rainy season. Okay, that kind of drug also we can't not properly dispense in the form of powder. Okay, then the dispensing of powder is time consuming, right? Powder dosage form means during the weighing of powder dosage form, there is may require a many time, means it is a time consuming process because the balancing is not easy, right? Because there is a happening in various type of fluctuations, right? Or for the dispensing or during the weighing, the skilled person are required. Okay, so that is means dispensing of powder is very time consuming process, that's why it is a disadvantages of powder, right? It's get a much of time for dispensing or weighing, right? So it was all about the some introduction, then definition and advantages and disadvantages of powder. The advantages and disadvantages are many time asked in final exam, right? So it is very important, right? Then after that, there is a method of preparation of powder, means how to prepare a powder, means this is a powder dosage form, that definitely there is a need of weighing. Okay, weighing, mixing, right? This is the main process of dispensing powder dosage form, that is weighing and mixing, right? After that, our next topic regarding powder, that is method of preparation of powder, means how can we prepare a powder dosage form, right? So for preparing a powder dosage form, the weighing, right? The weighing and mixing, this is the most important steps for preparing any kind of powder dosage form, right? So let's see powder, during powdering, weighing or mixing, some powder losses but we can't be avoid, so that we need some extra powder than required, right? Means whenever we prepare a powder dosage form, we need to follow the various type of steps, that is weighing, mixing, powdering, right? So during performing weighing, mixing or powdering, there is a chances of losing the some amount of powder, right? Some amount of powder, this losses of powder we can't avoid it, right? Because we need a proper dose, that's why we can't avoid it the this kind of losses of powder, right? So to fulfill this loss of powder, we need to take a extra powder, right? We need to take a extra powder than required, right? We need to extra powder for to fulfill the losses of powder, right? So that's why this sentence says during powdering, weighing or mixing some powder losses, but we can't avoid it, so that we need some extra amount of powder than required. If suppose we required a 10 gram, that time we have to take a some extra amount, that is 11 gram. If after that if any losses happening, that's never mind it, right? Then the dispensing balance should not vary sensitive, otherwise it will create a difficulty to weigh the quantity less than 2 grain to 100 mg, right? Right. During the dispensing, dispensing balance should be very sensitive, should not be very sensitive, because it will create a difficulty to weigh the less quantity less than 2 grain from 10 mg, right? 2 grain to 10 mg means that what kind of balance we can use for weighing the mixture, that balance should not very sensitive, should not be very sensitive. If the balance are sensitive, that time we can't easily weighing the lesser quantity of drug, means from 2 grain to 10 mg. One grain, the meaning of 1 grain is 60 mg. 60 mg means 1 grain, okay? Means there is a 120 mg to 10 mg. If we need to weigh the less quantity of drug, that time it is very necessary that balance should not be very sensitive, right? So for weighing lesser amount, we need to add diluents in order to weigh it properly on balance, right? If during the weighing, if any kind of difficulty happening regarding the weighing the lesser amount of drug, that time we can solve it by adding the some diluents, right? Some diluents in order to weigh the drugs properly on the balance, right? If we need to weigh the 10 mg drug, so on the sensitive balance it is not very easier to weigh the 10 mg drug. That time for solving this kind of problems, we can add the diluents to the drug. After that we can easily weigh the drugs, right? So there is a suggestion of adding the diluent for regarding this kind of problems if our balance is sensitive. At that time of dispensing crystalline substance, right? This is regarding the crystalline substance, talking about the crystalline substance, okay? So for the crystalline substance, first separately triturate it and mix all ingredient in ascending order of their weight to get a uniform powder, right? If the drug hour is crystalline, that time there is a suggestion that firstly the crystalline powder are triturate separately, after that all ingredient added or mix in ascending order according to their weight. According to their weight of ingredient, the all ingredients mix with the crystalline substance in ascending order in order to get a uniform powder, right? So this is a dispensing method of crystalline substance and our plain substance, right? So this is the method of preparation of powder, right? So there is some mixing technique regarding the powder. This we can teach, or we will teach our next session, right, in our upcoming session. So thank you, have a good day, okay.